Kevin. Was Jimmy in there?
Welcome to another week of the Breezeway, folks, our Season 10 finale special. Thanks for joining us here and in the studio and online. And my co-host tonight, boy, aren't they beautiful over here. I have my darling wife, Shane, Werner, and from Honky Tonk Heart, and the better half of Steve Petico, Spike Petico.
Hard to believe that we're at the end of the season.
Yes, now ladies, you guys got up to a really good time on Sunday.
On Sunday?
I don't remember.
What were we doing on Sunday? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Up in Halliburton we were. We went to Halliburton to go to the Johnny Burke Foundation Hoedown fundraiser, and it was a wonderful time.
Yeah, it was.
The
I had
weather
a
was
good
great
time.
that day.
I got to perform that day.
Yes. You did a fabulous job.
Well, thank you.
It was a great
fun.
show. There was a lot of wonderful people there, and it was a full house. We had a full house on a very nice, warm day. It was great.
Yeah, I just went outside, and it looks like we're going to get taken away by a tornado or something. I hope that doesn't happen.
But here, in-house, we have a full house, and we've got a great show for you guys tonight.
All right, so you'll get to hear, these guys are going to be the ones grilling these guys up here tonight. So they're all set. You should see the books they have back here of questions for them, and it's stuff they've never heard before.
Hope you guys are ready.
Yeah. So tonight's special, folks, again, our season finale, season 10 finale is Franny and his Haggard Friends up there. And we're going to get things rolling along right away here. And I'm going to do some introductions from the left of the stage. Known to almost everybody on the entire planet. He's a multiple Canadian Country Music Award winner, and he's the Telecaster master, Mr. Steve Petico.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Now, next to Steve, a gentleman traveled a long way and through a tornado, I understand. But he's here, and he's the front man of Magnum Country, and he is one heck of an individual solo performer as well, Mr. Rod Nyman, everybody. I'm going to skip the guy in the middle and go to the drummer at the back. He's new to a lot of people, not new to the people in this building right now. He's been helping out the Breezeway, and he's getting back to on the saddle of the drums there. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Rogers. Now, next to Franny, we have the front man of the ever-popular Heartland Country, and as well, an excellent solo performer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kevin Turner. A relatively newcomer joins us after making his first appearance on the Breezeway this year on Season 10. Please make welcome Mr. M.J. Hazzard. And down the middle, he is the founder of the Breezeway Live and our fearless leader. He is Mr. Stephen Francis.
Thank you.
Take it away, fellas.
1, 2, 3, yep. Last night we had one hell-raising time. Yeah, nipping on tequila and sucking on lime. The sunshine took the good times away, and good morning would have been the wrong thing to say. Yes, the pounding in the top of my head. Didn't leave me any too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but babe, it's been a great afternoon. Oh, you took me through the morning, honey, while I was really down. One rowdy afternoon got me up after round. Yes, last night we had one hell-raising time, but today won't be forgotten too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but babe, it's been a great afternoon. Let's play a little bit, Steve. Oh, you nursed me through the morning, honey, while I was really down. One rowdy afternoon got me up at the round. Yes, last night had one hell-raising time, but today won't be forgotten too soon. Can't say we've had a good morning, but babe, it's been a great afternoon. No, I can't say we've had a good morning, but babe, it's been a great afternoon. Oh, thank you very much. Never really thought of an order up here, so who's up, fellas? Rod. Well, Rod. Yeah.
I felt it. I got the back room. Well, thank you. I was going to do this with Christine, but she must have caught the last plane or got caught in that tornado, and she's headed due west, maybe. Anyway, we'll do it anyway. Yep. I'll just cut her cold.
Okay.
People think it's wonderful, your love can be so true. You never say an angry word, no matter what I do. And you have so much faith in me, you trust me anywhere. So the reason that they only knew is that we just don't care. So just between the two of us, let's give up our fantasy. Every longer cares enough to even disagree. Everybody envies us and the way we get along, but just between the two of us, we know our love is gone. Wish we could go back again to the days that used to be. We fought a lot, but even then, I know you cared for me. Now we can long so darling up, but there's no love anyway. But just between the two of us, our love has bound this way. So just between the two of us, let's give up this fantasy. For we no longer care enough to even disagree. And everybody envies us and the way we get along. But just between the two of us, we know our love is gone. It's just between the two of us, we know our love is gone. Thank you.
That wasn't on the list.
All right.
I see we're starting early.
That was a good hag tune. I don't know if there's a bad hag tune. I don't think there is.
I don't think there is, but they're kind of tricky when he doesn't put them on the list.
Yeah.
List.
Exactly.
It's fun. Hag 101.
Surprise.
Here we go.
I could have come out and said, well, I'm going to do an original. Yeah. What would Haig have done to us, Steve, if we'd have done that?
He'd love it. Are you doing something?
Nope.
Favorite memory and dog?
Okay.
Okay.
Memory and dog?
Doug?
One more time?
Just start strumming.
Yep. Nice slow. 3, 4. You by yourself and I'll come in. The first time we met is a favorite memory of mine. They say time changes all it pertains to, but your memory is stronger than time. I guess everything does change except what we choose to recall. There's a million good daydreams to dream on, but baby, you are my favorite memory of all. Like the night we made love in the hallway, slept all night long on the floor, till the winter we spent on Lake Shasta alone, closer than ever before. I remember that London vacation. It was you who made the whole thing a ball. There's a million good daydreams to dream on, but baby, you are my favorite memory of all. The first time we met is a favorite memory of mine. They say time changes all it pertains to, but your memory is stronger than time. I guess everything does change except what we choose to recall. There's a million good daydreams to dream on, but baby, you are my favorite memory of all. Thank you.
Nice job, Kevin.
Who's up?
All right. Well, I think the first one's going to be pretty fun and pretty easy. We're going to do a little I Think I'll Sit Here and Drink by Mr. Merle Haggard, of course. Could be holding you tonight. Could quit doing wrong, start doing right. You don't care about what I think. I think I'll just sit here and drink. put me down, don't square the deal. At least you know the way I feel. No one's gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just sit here and drink. Hey, putting me down don't mean a thing. Since love ain't here, I don't feel no pain. My mind ain't nothing but a total blank. I think I'll just sit here and drink. All right, Steve, pass me down that bottle now. Oh, you tell him, son. Hey! Listen close and you can't hear that loud jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't no woman gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just sit here and drink. I'll take it home now.
Let's try that one, Kevin, we were talking about earlier. The guys weren't there, but we'll get it. It's in the key of A.
Oh, all right, cool. That was the, you don't, ready for it to go? Is that the one?
Yeah. Okay. I think Lefty might have wrote this, who was Merle's biggest idol, I think, was Lefty, between him and Jimmy Rogers, our drummer. Anyhow. So anyhow, this one here is called "You Don't Have Very Far to Go," and we're going to try his version he had on the Big City album, I think. 1, 2, 3, yep. You always find a way to hurt my pride. If I'm not crying, you're not satisfied. I don't know why you want to hurt me so. If you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. You don't have very far to go before the heartache begins. I already feel the sadness of a heartbreak setting in. You're turning down the flame of love too low.
If you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. You don't have very far to go before the heartache begins. I already feel the sadness of a heartbreak setting in. You're turning down the flame of love too low. If you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go.
Hey. Woo, nice start, fellas.
Little Merle Haggard for you. Thank you.
How much fun are you guys having up there?
All you can have with your clothes on.
Too much fun.
Can never have too much fun.
All right, well, now that you're all settled in and comfortable, we're going to pass it over to the ladies. They've got some questions for you.
Want me to go first? Okay. Franny, you don't look like you're having any fun at all. Not at all.
Loads of fun. And I couldn't wait. This is my favorite thing to do, is putting shows like this together. Like last year, it was the Old Boys of Country, and it went over well. And once a year, I get to kind of pick a show like this and do whatever I want with it. So this is what I came up with this year with this group of people.
You do come up with some pretty good ideas. So good on you, yeah.
I have a little idea box at home. It's right full of ideas. I just open it up. Sometimes they come to you.
Draw one out, yeah. And I was just going to see, is there anybody, any of you that have ever met Merle Haggard?
That's a great question.
Everybody looks over to Steve.
He's looking at him.
Steve, there's a
He's hiding.
for you.
Like what?
Yep.
Yeah, what?
I met the strangers way before Merle, because Merle was kind of busy. He kind of backstage at the National Arts Center in Ottawa in the mid-'80s. I got a call from Clint Strong, because a buddy of his, I played with Mr. John Cody Carter a lot. And he said, give Steve a call. And he said, he called me, and it was Merle's young jazz guitar player. He was like 19 at the time. Now he's like 45 or something, but he's an amazing guitar player. And so we went out, and we went backstage, and me and the ex-wife, I drank a lot of their Labatt's Blue. Because they had a wash tub full of it, and they weren't drinking it much, you know. And so I hung out backstage while they were doing their second show. And then as we were walking in, I was with Bonnie Owens and all the guys, and Merle, I guess, was coming in after. But so I was with all the guys, and I said to Don Markham, the horn player, I said, was it you that played with Bob Wills? And he goes, I'm not that old. Talk to Jimmy. So he meant Jimmy Belcom, who actually played with Bob Wills, who was Merle's fiddle player at the time. And that's enough for now. Thank you.
I can still listen to that, you know.
Steve tells a story and he goes like around the whole point. And he usually gets to it, but...
So I have a general question for all of you guys that are up there. What age is it that you guys recall either learning about Merle Haggard or listening to Merle Haggard? What age were you guys? 12.
I say for myself, I was, I think, about 5 years old when I first picked up a guitar and learned how to play, and Merle Haggard was what was playing on the radio.
There you go. Kevin?
I was probably about between 10 and 12. That's when I got started, and he would have been one of the early ones to listen to.
How about you, Franny?
It would have been young. I had the love of country music, and it was always on our radios. I mean, the first memory I was told about is Johnny Cash had his TV show, and I'd only been maybe 3 or 4 playing with my black guitar every time the show come on. So it was. They did have TVs, but they were black and white. It was definitely a rotary phone involved too.
that color, so you got a black one.
How about you, Rod?
I was 11 when I first heard Merle Haggard. My uncle had a little band up around home in the Maynooth area, and I got the pleasure at the age of 13. I went with them to play the drums up at the barn in Maynooth, and the first song he let me start out with was Big City, and that was my first go at it, and I loved him ever since.
Well done. So that wasn't too hard, folks. We're going to keep things moving along here because there's a lot of great Merle songs, and I'm hoping you guys are going to nail every which one of them here. So let's get back to the music here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Franny and his Haggard Friends.
I got that.
Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played the ringing tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and helped the family sing. This little band was all a part of living, and our only means of living at the time. It wasn't like no normal family combo, 'cause Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Frank and Mama counted on each other. Their one and only weakness made them strong. And Mama did the driving for the family, and Frank made the living with a song. Our home was just a camp along the highway. A pickup bed is where we bedded down. I don't ever once remember going hungry, but I remember Mama cooking on the ground. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played the ringing tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and helped the family sing. This little band was all a part of living, and our only means of living at the time. It wasn't like no normal family combo. Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Well, I don't remember how they got acquainted. Can't recall just how it came to be. There had to be some special help from someone. Blessed be the one who let it be. Now fever caused my mama's loss of hearing. Daddy Frank was born without his sight, and Mama needed someone she could lean on. And I believe the guitar man was right. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played the ringing tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and helped the family sing. That little band was all a part of living, and our only means of living at the time. It wasn't like no normal family combo, and Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was right. Thank you.
Nice job, guys.
There's a million ways to end that, and you just heard
4 of them.
5 or 6. I don't know.
Yeah?
What are you doing, Rod?
I wonder if they ever think of me.
That's on there. Cool. What key, though?
G. G.
G.
These guys do all the fast ones, and I love the Merle Haggard ballads, so I'm going to stick to those.
So do I. You start strumming?
Yeah.
Is that all it is?
I think that's all it is.
I'll be with you, buddy.
There's not much a man can do inside a prison. Just take his memory trips and fight the pain. And a word from home can mean so much to a prisoner. It's been years now since that last letter came. Not a day goes by that I don't think of Mama. And my nights are filled with thoughts of sweet Marie and old friends I ran around with keep on running through my mind, and I just wonder if anyone thinks of me. I wonder if they know that I'm still living and still proud to be a part of Uncle Sam. I wonder if they think I've died of hunger in this rotten prison camp in Vietnam. Not a day goes by that I don't think of Mama, and my nights are filled with thoughts of sweet Marie. I remember Daddy saying, you'll come back a better man. And I just wonder if they ever think of me. Oh, I just wonder, does anyone think of me? Thank you.
It was simple.
Thanks, man.
All right, we'll do beautiful.
What are you going to shoot at, Big Kev?
Beautiful time.
You betcha.
I think it's in the key of A. All right. It's an A. Intro's on 5, right? Okay. One, two, 3, 4.
We met downtown in a bar room. Both of us needed a friend. You brought me home to your doorstep. It was there you invited me in. We spent the wee hours dancing to your favorite home stereo sound. We talked about what we've been needing, discussing our ups and our downs. And I've had a beautiful time holding your heart next to mine. You poured out your feelings while I poured the wine. And I've had a beautiful time.
If I seem a wee bit uneasy, you really size me up right. There's somebody home still up waiting. She's probably been waiting up all night. I can't say I found any answers. You listen while I rattled on. And you've been a beautiful lady, and you kept me from being alone. And I've had a beautiful time holding your heart next to mine. You poured out your feelings while I poured the wine. I've had a beautiful time, and I've had a beautiful time holding your heart next to mine. You poured out your feelings while I poured the wine. I've had a beautiful time. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, it's my turn to slow things down just a little bit. And this song, for me, it brings me back to when I was just a little boy listening to my dad play. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Silver Wings. In the key of E. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines is somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I've cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind. They left me standing there behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines is somewhere in flight. They're taking you away. Well, they're leaving me lonely. Silver wings, so they're fading out of sight. All right. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. Will you lock me out of your mind? You left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines is somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. It's silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings
slowly fading out of sight. Thank you very
Well
much.
done, fellas. Well done. Now, we have a special guest coming up to the stage here, and he's instrumental in the Breezeway and the sound and all the good things. He's a big supporter of the Breezeway, but he's also a huge Merle Haggard fan. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Tim Peters.
I'm gonna try it.
Key of apple.
All right. Yeah, we'll try it now.
All right.
First thing I remember knowing is the lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up the ride. On a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound, and no one could change my mind. Dear old daddy, so left my mom a heavy load. Baby guarded with his shoes. Hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. Tried to change my mind, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could change me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried to make me better. Her breathing I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, let my mom a heavy load. She tried very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but a pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Well, I guess that wasn't too bad. I learned last night while I was trying to sleep. Is that all you do in your sleep, big fella? Sometimes. Okay.
Doing them both back to back.
I only got two. Are we in the key of F, or what are we? No, we're going to A again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. Well, I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest, and I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar playing friends do my request. Let 'em sing me back home the songs I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Won't you sing me back home before I die. Well, I recall last Sunday morning, a choir from off the streets came in to sing a few old gospel songs. And I heard him tell the singers there's a song my mom played. Could I hear it once before I move along? Won't you sing me back home the songs I used to hear? Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Won't you sing me back home before I die? Won't you sing me back home before I die?
Yeah, make some big noise for Tim Peters there, folks. Tim normally doesn't do that. He's the guy behind the big soundboard at the big festivals, but sometimes you get to hear him, and tonight we did. Thanks, Tim, for coming and joining us here on the Breezeway. I know you work nights all winter, so you're listening and tuned in, but we appreciate it. These ladies might have a question for you. I better check.
First, I just have a quick statement. I'm proud of you, Tim. That was awesome, buddy. Thank you for being here tonight.
They're going easy on you, I think, Tim. No, thanks a lot. Tim, Sharatune Sound's a big supporter and sponsor of the Breezeway. And, of course, Kevin, right there beside him, is our sound guy here at the Breezeway. And
I have a question for Tim.
Also proud. Go for it.
Is it easier doing sound or getting up here and singing?
It's a lot easier doing sound.
I'm starting to think that, too.
I thought it was the other way around.
Flying around in my stomach right now. It's just like it is when I'm doing it. I just want to add that as of last summer, the big fellow was gracious enough to take me aboard, and I'm having a lot of fun with Tim, and he's a great mentor. I'll tell you that. He knows his job. He knows his job, let me tell you.
All right, Tim, we'll let you go. And I should, at this point, mention, too, that obviously we're missing one person on the stage tonight that was to be a part of the show. And I'll let Spike pass on some words from.
I wanted to say hello to Christine. I don't know if I've seen her name go up yet, but she's at home. She was really looking forward to this.
We miss you.
Yeah, we miss you.
And I should also say hello to Jen as well, my cohorts in Honky Tonk Heart. And I want to, we have a gig coming up, a shameless plug here. On Saturday, we are playing in Gananoque. So if anybody out there that's watching is from Gananoque, you should take a trip on down to the Gananoque Theater. At 7 p.m., we're taking the stage, and you won't be...
Yeah, and James Rice, too,
James
an
Rice.
incredible
You won't
talent.
be disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing we should mention, Spike, while we're on that subject, is we've just added Honky Tonk Heart to the award show performances as well.
Yeah, the girls
So they'll be
don't even-
performing at the
I
awards.
don't even know if...
folks, so.
Yeah. The girls don't even know yet, so...
Well, they know now. So All right, so we got to get some questions out to these guys. I'm sure you have one, Shane.
I do. I would like to know, what is your all-time favorite Merle Haggard song? We'll start over with you, MJ.
Easy. I think I'll sit here and drink.
Kevin?
One of the greatest tunes ever made, I find. You just can't help it when you pop that first hop and you put that on. It all goes well together.
For me, it's Looking for a Place to Fall Apart. We're going to do that song a little bit later.
That's a nice pick.
Yeah, that song for me, I heard a group from up around Kitchener, Southbound, do it. And they did an amazing work up on that song. And I gave it to the guys in Heartland. I said, can you do this? And it was during COVID. And I remember we got together and sitting in the garage about 10 feet apart. And the guys started playing, and I just started crying. So it was, so that one gets me.
It gotcha. How about you, Franny?
My favorite one that I play would be Leonard, but my favorite Merle Haggard altogether would be Grandma Harp. It's probably the shortest Merle Haggard song. It's about his grandmother. She didn't really make the newspapers or anything, and it was just a simple song for his grandmother. It was pretty laid back and short, sweet.
Short and sweet's good. How about you, Rod?
Without a doubt, I'll break out again tonight. Love it. I'm soft on the ballads, and Merle Haggard was the ballad king to me.
You want to fire off something at them here, Spike?
Oh, you got one, Steve.
Steve would definitely have a great answer for that. Let's pull him into that.
Well, there's so many great ones, but it's amazing. When I grew up with Merle and the boys and Don Williams and those guys, I attribute everything I feel to those guys, because they know where to put a note, when to sing it, when to be quiet, when to, well, as good as Merle is, that's Mr. Merle Haggard. And Don Williams, I'm two of them guys' biggest fan in the world. I attribute my feel to them guys.
Well, I asked the ladies if they might have a favorite Merle Haggard song, and for some reason it popped into my brain that I would go with, for my favorite, I really enjoyed the Liberal theme song, It's All Going to Pot.
Do we know that one?
I'm not back there to keep an eye on you.
Yeah,
Maybe James.
It's a great tune. It's a great tune.
it is a great tune, yeah.
On that note, maybe we should get back to some music, eh? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Franny and his Haggard Friends.
When Leonard finally came to California, he was 21 years old, as I recall. He loved to write the song, pick the guitar, and he came to hang a gold one on the wall. Oh, the time which he lived is not important. You'll know which town I mean time I'm through. He soon became a famous entertainer, but Leonard was a name he never used. He was on his way to having what he wanted, just about as close as one could be. Hey, once he even followed Elvis Presley, and he wrote a lot of country songs for me. But he laid it all aside to follow Jesus. 4 years he chose to let his music go. But preaching wasn't really meant for Leonard. But how in the hell was Leonard supposed to know? Well, life began to twist its way around him, and I wondered how he carried such a load. He came back again to try his luck in music, and lost his wife and family on the road. After that, he seemed to bog down even deeper, and I saw what booze and pills could really do. And I wondered if I'd ever see him sober. but I forgot about a friend that Leonard knew. Well, Leonard gave me lots of inspiration. He helped teach me how to write a country song. He even brought around a bag of groceries, yeah, back before Muskogee came along. Oh, really, I'm not trying to hide his show name or the town in which this episode began. Somehow I had to write a song for old Tommy, if just to see the smiling faces in the band. When Leonard finally came to California, he was 21 years old, as I recall. He loved to write the song, pick the guitar, and he came to hang a gold one on the wall. I just lived for that little pick at the end of that song. That's fake.
I could always tell a Tommy Collins song where he was playing lead guitar because he always used that lick. That's a Tommy Collins lick. Yeah.
And off the video, I did ask Steve if he knew Tommy Collins because of that song, and it's pretty cool to be asking, do you know the guy that Merle Haggard was writing about and stuff, and the stuff that you've seen, Steve. I just wanted to say, I get amazed with playing with Rod and some of the gentlemen that you play with and some of the people that I see, but what you've seen in your day is amazing, and I hope somebody gets a story or a book out of you or some interviews come to mind now. But
I appreciate it. I've been very blessed to be hang around a lot of my heroes, and Merle certainly was one of the very, very best.
It's pretty tough because I still want to ask questions, but we'll play some music anyway.
We're gonna cut it off. Tonight there'll be candlelights and roses in this little country chapel. It's almost falling down, and there'll be tears in this old farmer's eyes this evening when he gives his one possession to that city boy from town. His hair's a little longer than we're used to, but I guess I should find something good to say about this man who loves the farmer's daughter and will soon become my son-in-law today. Mama left 8 years ago December, and it was hard to be a dad and mama too. Somehow we made a home of this old farmhouse, and love is all my baby ever knew. He could be the richest man in 7 counties and not be good enough shake her hand. But he says he really loves the farmer's daughter. And I know farmer's daughter loves her man. That is the best. Thank you. Thanks, Steve. That was wicked, buddy. I'm just shivering.
All right. We'll do another slow one. Is that close enough? Cold kick on, looking for a place to fall apart.
Just give you an A and you're in.
Probably never see you eye to eye again. Letter's meant to be my last farewell. But you need to understand I'm nearly crazy. Need to know my life is gone to hell. Write me back, tell me why it ended. Send a letter that I can show my heart. I'll be somewhere between I loved you, what you're feeling now. Looking for a place to fall apart. Looking for a place to fall apart. Trying to find a place that I can leave my heart. Run somewhere hiding when I feel the teardrops start. Looking for a place to fall apart. I can't seem to justify your leaving me. I'm bewildered as to how it all came down. Thought everything was fine till your phone call. The call that turned my world around. So send me word, tell me why it ended. Send a letter that I can show my heart. I'll be somewhere between I love you, what you're feeling now. Looking for a place to fall apart. Looking for a place to fall apart. Trying to find a place that I can leave my heart. Hiding somewhere when I feel the teardrops start. Looking for a place to fall apart. Looking for a place to fall apart. Thank you so much.
Nice job, buddy.
We're going to turn to a little bit of something here that I think people are really going to enjoy because there's a lot of hardworking men and women out there. Ladies and gentlemen, This is definitely in the key of A. This is a working man song. This song goes out to that working man. Here's the Working Man Blues. But it's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. Well, I've been a working man for damn near all my life, and I'll keep on working as long as my 2 hands are fit to use. Yeah, so I drank a little beer last evening, and I cried a little bit of these working man blues. Tell you how well I keep my nose on the grindstone. I work hard every day. I get a little bit tired on the weekend. Well, after I try my pace, I'll be working. Come Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. So I drank a little beer last evening, and I cried a little bit of these working man blues. Well, every time I think about leaving, well, I do a little bit of bumming around. I'd like to throw my bills out the window and catch a train to another town, 'cause I'll be working. I gotta buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. So we drank a little beer last evening, and I tried a little bit of these working man blues. Oh, well, Steve's right there, and there comes the working man now. Hey! I said, hey, hey, working man like me. Ever been on welfare? And that's one place I'll be, 'cause I'll be working. I gotta buy Steve over there a brand new pair of shoes. Yeah, so we drank a little beer last evening. I cried a little bit of these working man blues. Take us home. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Check.
Steve gonna do one here? Steve?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Spike, which one should I do? I'm not sure. Carolyn.
All
right.
That's the one I would call.
Yeah, either that one or holding things together.
Oh, that's a nice one, too.
I won't get mad if you don't do mine.
I'll do it for you, Spiky.
Hey, Steve, just before you get started, I got to bring attention to this because I'm really enjoying yourself always playing, right? But MJ is a great young picker, and just to see you guys kind of trading licks is got to be a lot of fun for you, MJ.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, knowing a little bit about his background and who he is, I mean, I'm coming into the Ontario scene new, right? So getting to meet such a legend like Steve Petico is definitely a great honor. So thank you.
Hey, right on.
Good job, MJ. Excellent, buddy. We're listening, eh? We're listening to each other, therefore we don't play over each other, and we do our thing when it's our turn, which is kind of cool. And we're just comping when it's his turn to fill. I'm just back here just comping with my volume almost off, and he does the same thing. It's great. The listeners are the best.
Absolutely. I agree with you there, buddy.
Carolyn. 1, 2, 3, yep. 2, 3, 2, 1. Carolyn. Let me tell you what I heard about a man today. He didn't come home from work and he went away till he came to his city right in the nighttime like day. There they say he met up with some women dressed in yellow and scarlet, with warm lips like a honeycomb dripped with honey. There's something but the smell of strange perfume that made him feel warm and not alone. Yes, Carolyn, a man will do that sometimes out of spite, sometimes when he's lonely. But I believe a man might do that sometimes out of spite. But Carolyn, a man will do that always when he's treated bad at home. Yes, Carolyn, a man will do that sometimes on his own and sometimes when he's lonely. But I believe a man might do that sometimes out of spite. But Carolyn, a man will do that always when he's treated bad at home.
Wonderful. Thank you. Nice job. Now, fellas, we've got a few announcements, so I'm going to give you a 5-minute little break there to grab a drink, stretch the legs, and I'm going to do a couple of announcements. Is everybody enjoying this Merle Haggard special? Lots more to come, folks, and we'll give these guys a quick 5-minute break, and I'll run through some of the announcements and things we got coming up. We got a ton of it. So this Friday night, our Breezeway Awards show, pre-show and dance featuring Griffin McGill and Texas Tuxedo. May the 2nd here at the Colborne Legion. Tickets right here. You can see Glenn and Peggy at the door or get them at the door.
They're also available on Ticket Scene.
Yes. Now, we've got a big one coming up Sunday, May the 4th. Van Jam 2 in Madoc, in conjunction with CHSN and in support of a purchase of a wheelchair-accessible vehicle to service Madoc and surrounding area. So that services Madoc, Sterling, Marmora, all up to up to Bancroft it goes, and then in all the areas, and it's just it's a real need. And last year we were able to help them raise $12,000. Along with the Breezeway and CHSN. We're looking to hopefully do that again. And that's from 12 till 4 at the Madoc Kiwanis Center in Madoc. And that's this coming Sunday.
Yes. I'm going to make a shout out tonight to Jody Harmon. She's in house, and she has sponsored the Breezeway with Tirecraft. She's actually put the wheels on our second stage. So Jody and Tirecraft, thank you guys so much for that support.
It's always good to have sponsors in the house, and in here in studio. Jody doesn't always get here, but when she does, it's always great to see her.
She does look great. I'm going to do a shout out to some of the people who are watching tonight. These are people who have watched throughout the regular season. Our Sault Ste. Marie, Teresa and Dave, thank you guys for your love and support and watching all season. Mary and Dawn Conrad down in Texas. Thank you guys for being faithful and loyal watchers. We've got Gloria, who's out in Alberta. We've got Graham Keating, who's in Dublin. Deneen Sammy, who is also a faithful watcher. And then we have a Thelma from New York. She's a New Yorker. She's watching us.
Nice.
Hey.
No, all good, and always good that people are tuned in from home. It is indeed the reason why the Breezeway became what it is today. It was about the people that couldn't make it out to a live event and could still enjoy great country music from home, and it still proves to be that today. So thanks for tuning in from home and here in the studio. So we got a big event coming up May the 10th. It's the annual Breezeway Independent Country Music Awards, and we're really excited about it. And tickets are really moving fast, folks. So if you have not got your tickets for the award show, you should see Glenn or Peggy at the front, or you can visit us on ticketscene.ca and get your tickets for the Breezeway Awards, folks. That's May the 10th at the Coburg Lions Center. Cocktails and red carpets start at 5:45 and the awards at 7. Performances by Steve Petico, Brad Harpel, Monty Flindell, Steve Smith, Corey Coolis, Stephen Francis, Whiskey Smoke, Legend Show with Paul Weber, Marie Bottrell, Harold McIntyre, Jackson Cargus, and Honky Tonk Heart, folks. So make sure you get your tickets. That's May the 10th at the Breezeway Independent Country Music Awards.
It's going to be a really good time. I'm pretty excited about it. How about you, Spike?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the summer.
It's going to be exciting, and you're a previous award winner, and being Honky Tonk Heart was winner last year of the Good Brothers Band or Group of the Year. And,
and the three of us, along with Rita Harpel and Becky Elliott.
Yes.
Yeah, we won the
cool.
The Group of the Year. That was fun.
Yes,
that was
lots
so
of fun.
Yeah.
I should mention too, not only are Honky Tonk Heart going to perform at the Breezeway Music Awards, but also the Good Brothers will be joining us for the awards.
Yeah,
So.
I saw that. That's exciting.
Yeah. So it's filling up really quick, folks. If you haven't got a ticket, make sure you get a ticket. And I would say likewise for the Breezeway award show pre-show here, May the 2nd, Friday, May the 2nd, here at the Colborne Legion. $20, and you can get tickets up the front now.
It's actually a really fun weekend when you think about it. We'll have the dance on Friday night, Honky Tonk Heart sandwich in the middle in Gananoque, and then Central Hastings Support Network fundraiser on the end. So a great weekend sandwich of fantastic music. I'm so excited.
I know.
Yes.
All right, now we'll get these guys back to the stage here so we can get things rolling again. I want to send a huge thank you out to the Breezeway team. The production team and the entire team works very hard, but throughout this season here every Tuesday night, we have a great team that comes together production-wise to make this all happen. So I want to send a shout out to Brenda Mills, Mike Stapleton, Lynn Gowland, Kimmy Allen, Lisa Goslin, Glenn and Peggy. There's so many people that make the Breezeway tick, but that's our production team. And of course, right up there on that bass guitar, Kevin Turner has been instrumental in the sound of the Breezeway, and we sure appreciate him. So they're making their way there, and yeah.
While they're just getting themselves situated, there's something else I think we definitely should talk about. Our fans. So, to everybody who's in-house, all of you that come and enjoy the regular season with us and support the Breezeway and come and have a good time with us every week, I thank you guys all for coming and enjoying the music with us over this season. You guys are the reason why we come to do this. So we thank you all as our fans. Everybody who's online watching, thank you guys so much for your love and support, kind words, and this is why we do this, for you, the fans.
All right, Spike, you got anybody you want to say hello to?
Say hello to? I don't know. I don't want to leave anybody out. Oh, to Kim, yeah. I do have a question. I don't know if the guys.
Some of us weren't paying attention.
Well,
some
I
of us
think they're
were.
ready now.
You've got our
We're gonna
attention. What's
Start
the
firing
question?
Let's
questions
have
at
the
them.
question.
Undivided.
My question was for Steve because I know that I know it sounds like I'm.
I
What do you
didn't
call that?
censor this question or anything, so I have no idea.
It's like I don't spend enough time with you at home. I gotta talk to you here too.
You couldn't ask me this in the car or at home.
Yeah. No, your guitar. I know that it used to have, and it looks like it still kind of has some signatures on it. Is Merle's signature on there?
No, but I have everybody but Merle's, and they just disappear after a week or two or a month or whatever. Kitty Wells and Merle Haggard, or not Merle Haggard, no. God. George Jones was the first guy to sign it, and
Nice.
Randy Travis was the second, and he felt that he wasn't worthy to sign it because George signed it first.
Wow.
Randy was great.
Did you happen to get Barbie Benton?
No, but she hugged me. I was introduced to Barbie Benton through the Rain Rostad show because we backed her up for a whole hour and we had a show, like it was a TV pilot for CTV. And it ended up we had another show for 3 more years or whatever. Anyhow, her show, she was like in these frills, leather suit, singing, "Thank God I'm a country girl," doing cartwheels and everything, and I loved her even more.
Nice.
And my other one question was, anybody can answer this. Do you have any up and coming? Have you noticed any up and coming country music artists from Canada or the States that kind of remind you of Merle?
What's his name?
What's his name?
I Never Lie. That young lad that does I Never Lie.
Zach Top.
Thank you very much. Zach Top.
Amazing.
Yes.
Love him.
Good
So
choice. Yeah.
Josh Headley's great too.
Yes.
Josh
Yeah.
Headley, yep.
Mo Pitney.
There we go.
If you ever get a chance to see or listen to the song, I Met Merle Haggard Today, I think it's over the top. Greatest country song that young lad could have ever come out with. And follow that guy. Mo Pitney's mine.
Yep.
Yeah, right on.
And Cody Nyman, he's pretty good too.
Cody Nine.
Yeah.
The end of May, I'm kind of looking forward to meeting Gil Grand. On that
Gil's a great singer.
Yeah.
famous last words, or first words. Great song. Can't wait to meet him.
Actually, I was in Nashville a couple of years ago, and he called me up, Gil Grand did, and said, "Hey, man, do you want to do a duet down at George Jones' place?" And I said, "Sure, man. It's good to see you." Yeah. He says, "We've been to country music weeks all these years and have never really met you, And so it was good to get together, yeah.
Cool. Cool. How about you, MJ?
To be honest with you, I'm not quite sure. I have so much going on in my head when it comes to Merle Haggard that I can't even give you a straight answer, to be honest.
All right. Well, we got you guys each have a couple more songs to get through here, so we'll get back to the music. Put your hands together again for Franny and his Haggard Friends.
Wish I were down on some blue bayou with a bamboo cane stuck in the sand. But the road I'm on, it don't seem to go there. So I just dream, keep on being way I am. I wish I enjoyed what makes my living, did what I do with a willing hand. Now some would run, but that ain't like me. And I just dream, keep on being the way I am. The way I am don't fit my shackles. way I am. Reality. Well, I could almost see that bobber dancing. So I just dream, keep on being the way I am. Let's play here, boys. Sorry, fellas, missed that last chorus there.
The record stick?
It's stuck. Skip.
You're supposed to close your eyes and look at the writing on the inside.
The writing's on the wall.
Some of us had different versions of the same songs that we know because there were scratches in the records and the, the 8 tracks when they would stop and skip a track, You got one in your car?
I do. 69 Dart.
69 Dart. There would be one. Yeah.
Just a word of advice: when you get in that car, hold on. If you ever get in that car, it's fast.
I did see it from the outside. I didn't get in.
Next time, Rod's up. Damn. Okay, it's my turn. Before I start singing, give myself a little stab here. Thanks to Mr. Percy Kinney over here, I finally finished my first CD, and I'm very excited about it. And there's copies of it if you dare to take a gamble and have a listen to the old dog. And there's some really good tunes on there, and there's some Haggard tunes on there, like a lot, just because I like Haggard. And there's also The Devil Made Whiskey, the most wicked song that I've heard in a long, long time, wrote by Miss Katie McGrath, which is sweetheart. And thanks, Katie, if you're listening. Let's break out again tonight, boys, in A. Yeah. Slowly the long days turn to night, and soon they'll turn out those prison lights. But in my cell I'm making plans to be with you at home again. And these walls and bars can't hold a dreaming man, so I'll be home to tuck the babies in. They can chain my body, but not my mind. And I'll break out again tonight. Mr. Steve Patico. Well, the warden thinks I'm in for life, 'cause all he's ever seen me wear is stripes. He don't know about my blue suit and my tie. Did I wear when I'm with you each night? And these walls and bars can't hold a dreaming man. So I'll be home to tuck the babies in. They can chain my body, but not my mind. And I'll break out again tonight. Yes, I'll break out again tonight. Thank you.
Let's try makeup and faded blue jeans.
All right.
And it's kind of like Daryl Singletary here.
Oh, okay.
You said he's got it.
It's almost the same.
1, 2, 3, 4. In downtown Modesto, I was working the Holiday Inn. I was sitting with a gig that would last us throughout the weekend. I was singing a new song I wrote on my way into town. When she came in the front door and found her a place to sit, well, I knew right away she liked the words to my song. 'Cause she stared at my big guitar and followed my fingers too long. And she had a likeness of a girl I'd seen in a dream. But lights can do wonders with makeup and faded blue jeans. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. So I found 100 reasons for looking her way one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with the guitar, and then blow all my chances at being a big singing star. With one passing glance, I could tell she was young for her age. 'Cause she got to looking better as she got down closer to the stage. As she sipped on her wine, I could tell just the kind she would be. And somehow I knew she was here to do bad things to me. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. So I found 100 reasons for looking her way one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with the guitar, and then blow all my chances at being a big singing star. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with the guitar, and then blow all my chances at being a big singing star. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
I stole that off of Franny, actually, so.
This song is a lot of fun. A little thing called Tonight the Bottle Let Me Down.
What key we in?
It's going from D. Staying in D. We're in D. Down.
Thank you. Gotcha. Bend them.
Long 5, isn't it?
Yep.
3, 4, 1.
Each night I leave the ballroom when it's over, not feeling any pain at closing time. But tonight I found your memory much too sober. I couldn't drink enough to keep you off my mind. Tonight the bottle and let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I found. Tonight the bottle let me down. We're gonna bring you down one time. Play, Steve. I've always had this bottle I could turn to. Lately I've been turning every day. Well, the wine don't take effect the way it used to, baby, no, don't. I'm hurting in that old familiar way. Tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memories come around. The one true friend I thought I found. Yeah, tonight the bottle let me down. Well, tonight the bottle, tonight the bottle, tonight the bottle let me down.
Alrighty, key of A. We're going to do the Norman Hamlet thing on the steel. Now, Norm was Merle's piano. People called it an organ, but it was a Nashville ironing board. It was a steel guitar, and cheese grater, Nashville, yeah. And he played at St. Louis a couple of times when we were there, but he always asked, he said, man, John Cody Carter, can you get that Canadian band to come and back me up? And when he was going in the Hall of Fame, we did that. We went down and backed him up, and backed all his instrumentals that he did with Merle and all that stuff, stealing corn, and yeah. So I forget where I was going. Anyhow, this is Holding Things Together. A 3, 4, a 1. Holding things together ain't no easy thing to do when it comes to raising children. It's a job meant for two. Alice's birthday? Holding things together with you gone.
Now it's around as your birthday.
Today was Angie's birthday. I guess it slipped your mind, 'cause I tried twice to call you, but no answer either time. The postman brought a present that I mailed some days ago. I just signed it, love, from Mama, so Angie wouldn't know. Holding things together ain't no easy thing to do when it comes to raising children. It's a job meant for two. Alice, please believe me, I can't go on alone, holding things together with you gone. Alice, please believe me, I can't go on alone, holding things together with you gone.
Nice job, fellas. Now we're getting closer to the end. You guys still have another tune to go, but I thought I'd give Franny. We'll start right with you, and let all the guys tell us where we might see them playing next.
Myself, I'll be playing at the County Country Jamboree in August in Sterling. Thrilled about playing on that. You got a great lineup. You got to check that one out.
Right on.
Go ahead, Brad. You're still thinking? You have too many. Heartland's like every second day. That's why you're still thinking. This weekend, Napanee, Magnum Country will be down there at the Legion. We'll be down there having a tune. And then Magnum Country will also be at the Big River Festival down in Mallorytown.
September, yeah.
Yep, in September. And I know there's one more. Where's my wife? She's going to yell it out at me. Hey? Merrigan's Bush Bash. That's right.
Yes.
That's a party, my kind of party.
Fall y'all.
Yeah. Anyway, no, good times.
Right on. MJ?
I think for me, the next one, I do have a private event coming up in Quebec that I'm going to this weekend. But I think my next appearance that I've got going on, I think is the 18th of May out in Peterborough, in the Legion down there. So that's going to be pretty exciting. I got a few of them coming up too. So that's where I'm at next, yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Just about the weekend, did you ask for that time off there, MJ? Because I happen to know your boss.
I don't work Saturdays or Sundays, luckily for me, so I can partake. I know my boss too. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be good. That would not be good.
Yeah, just a little insight there. Your boss is my sister.
Oh, I know. I know very well who you are.
And you're welcome, by the way, because when after you done your interview, she interviewed me too.
Oh.
Just like being
She was just on a roll there, wasn't she?
Yeah, so don't let us down.
Kevin, I know you.
Actually, I think I got more sound gigs coming up in the near future than I do band gigs. But I know Heartland will be at the Marmor Jamboree.
Yep.
And I know that we've got Music in the Park in Colborne, and we're going to be in Frankfurt, and also I believe we're in Zwick's. I'm not positive. I'm not sure. Dave's not hollering yes or no, so.
That's just one of your bands.
That's just one band, yeah.
You've got Southern Run, as you probably got it booked a few places.
Southern Run's on the quiet side. We're building some stuff. It's it's got some real neat stuff coming, and it's getting there more and more.
Right.
Looking real forward to doing that. But yeah, the sound gigs have got me busy right now. So looking forward to
Right
working
on.
with Tim on Sunday. I get a chance to learn something.
Nice. Awesome. Now, Steve, should we ask you or ask Spike?
I think Spike has a better handle on what I'm doing because I just sleep when I go home.
Yeah, Steve hasn't got a clue where he is. We will be leaving the driveway, and he'll be like, "Where are we going?"
It's clear. Which way are we going?
Yeah, he's got on Saturday Gananoque, Sunday at the Van Jam,
Yeah.
the
Award
award show,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and a couple of things in June. There's a music in the park in Brighton that he's doing. Yeah, so he's got.
He's a busy guy.
A few things,
Yeah.
few festivals.
And
that,
sometimes
Greg's
I
doing.
make him clean with me. He knows how to run a vacuum.
I like vacuuming. It's a thing.
Now, Franny, anything you want to add here? We haven't learned a lot about Jimmy. Tell us a little bit more about Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy and I hooked up, like I said, back. I was only maybe 20 years old, and I've got invited to play with the Swamp Band for a season. And
They used to be regulars at Havelock at one time, right?
They were. I think they probably the most played band at Havelock the first 18 years or something like that. I don't know. Jim could probably, but and I had a lot of fun with these guys, and they were really the first professional musicians that I was around that, had recordings and practiced and timing and everything was pretty serious. And up until then, I was just, backyard or wherever, kitchen table playing and whatnot. But I learned quite a bit from them guys, what it takes to be in a band and to, the timing is everything. And there's certain things with a band that gets really clicked in together. And I put a year in with them. And I'm glad that I run into the boys there probably a year ago now and trying to just work a little gig here and there and get Jimmy into playing. He's an excellent drummer. And I hate to,
It's good to have Jimmy back, that's for sure.
if I have a chance to help anybody out, become a better musician or give them a stage to play on, that's what the whole thing's about. And I hope, with Jimmy playing, that somebody's needs a drummer and picks him up, and that's what it's all about.
10-4 to that.
And saying that, there's a gentleman in here from the Country Music Hall of Fame in Ottawa Valley. And I would like to introduce him and bring him up to do a song. Everybody put your hands together for Dennis Whitty.
Hey!
Dennis who?
That's Dennis Whitty, ladies and gentlemen. While we're just taking a second for him to get situated, I'm also going to, in-house tonight, we have Percy Kenny. All season long, he has done the videos to let everybody know on Facebook ahead of time what's coming up next week on the Breezeway. So hats off to you, Percy, for your hard work, brother. As well as Orpha, who has taken pictures all season long. Thank you, Orpha, for that. You guys ready for this, ladies and gentlemen?
All right, make some noise for Dennis Whitty, everybody.
Oh, the last one of the season. How could I miss this one, eh? Let's chase each other around the room tonight. Let's play the kind of games we played on our wedding night. To lock and bolt the door is only right. So let's chase each other around the room tonight. Seems like lately people love to play with fire. And the other games they play are just as bad. But I love to stay at home, feel your burning lips, and play the kind of games that make me glad. Sing with me. Let's chase each other round the room tonight. Let's play the kind of games we played on our wedding night. But to lock and bolt the door is only right. So let's chase each other round the room tonight. Oh, here we go. Let's not hang around and make each other weary. Let's keep all our love at home and out of sight. Let's leave everything like jealousy behind us. And let's chase each other around the room tonight. Let's chase each other round the room tonight. Let's play the kind of games we played on our wedding night. To lock and bolt the door is only right. So let's chase each other round the room tonight. Let's chase each other round the room tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dennis Whitty, everybody. As Franny mentioned, he's a member of the Ottawa Valley Country Music Hall of Fame. He's helped us out here on the Breezeway, and we're sure appreciative of it. Dennis Whitty, everybody.
I'll never swim Kern River again. It was there I first met her. It was there where I lost my best friend. Now I live in the mountains, drifted up here with the wind. I may drown in still water, but I'll never swim Green River again. I grew up in an oil town, but my gusher never came in. And the river was the boundary where my darling and I used to swell. One night in the moonlight, the swiftness swept her life away. Now I live on Lake Shasta. Lake Shasta is where I will stay. There's the South St. Joaquin, where the seeds of the Dust Bowl are found. There's a place called Mount Whitney where the mighty Kern River comes down. It's not deep nor wide, but it's a mean piece of water, my friend. I may cross on the highway, but I'll never swim Kern River again. I'll never swim Kern River again. It was there I first met her. It was there where I lost my best friend. I live in the mountains, I drifted up here with the wind. I may drown in still water, but I'll never swim the river again. I'll never swim Kern River again. It was there first met her. It was there where I lost my best friend. Now I live in the mountains. I drifted up here with the wind. I may drown in still water, but I'll never swim Kern River again. Thank you.
Nice job, Rod.
Thanks, guys.
It's your turn. Playing Skippy.
That there's on the CD, just in case you wanted to know.
All right. You know, branded man, E.
Yes, sir.
Is that a cold kick or what is it? I have no idea. Just a van, isn't it? I'd like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am, but they won't let my secret go untold. I paid the debt I owed them, but they're still not satisfied. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. When they let me out of prison, I held my head up high, determined I would rise above the shame. But no matter where I'm living, a black mark follows me. I'm branded with a number on my name. I'd like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am, but they won't let my secret go untold. I paid the debt I owed them, but they're still not satisfied. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. If I'd live to be 100, I guess I'll never clear my name. 'Cause everybody knows I've been in jail. And no matter where I'm living, I got to tell them where I've been, or they'll send me back to prison if I fail. I'd like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am, but they won't let my secret go untold. I paid the debt I owed them, but they're still not satisfied. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold.
Thank you. Nice job, buddy.
What you got?
That was really good.
What do I have? What do I have?
We're still waiting for a bad Merle tune. I don't know if there are any. Just try and think of one.
It ain't gonna happen.
Well, I was in contemplation with two songs in specific, and those two are Lonesome Fugitive and what's the name of that song? It's so good that I don't even remember the name.
You can hum it, we can figure it out.
That's a good song, though. Well, today I started loving you again. Well, I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartaches mend. Yesterday I started loving you again. What a fool I was to think I could get by with only these 10 million tears that I cried. I should have known the worst is yet to come, and the crying time for me has begun. So today I started loving you again. I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartaches mend. Yeah, today started loving you again. All right. Well, today I started loving you again. Well, I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartaches mend. Yeah, today I started loving you again. Yeah, today I started loving you again. Ew.
it up for Franny and his Haggard Friends, everybody. Now, I can't let you off the hook yet, guys. There's been a couple requests come in. There's 2 songs, one for Steve, and it's for Rita and Brad. Would like to hear you do Texas. And Big City is the other one. I don't know if any of you guys know it, but that's the 2 requests I have. I'm just having a rehearsal right now, folks. We'll be right back.
I'm just giving them all the fingers. That tells them how it goes. It's amazing.
That was what you call Steve Latin.
This is for, Brad and Rita.
Still an A?
Who?
Was it an A?
Oh, yes, we'll go with A. Yeah, we'll do this in A. Now, a fellow named Freddie Powers wrote this, and he wrote a lot of hits for Merle. So I did a couple of years every weekend or 2 going to Texas to help my buddy with the radio, trying to get his record, get some airplay and stuff. So we were busting down radio doors and stuff. And I had a battery-powered amplifier. I'd set her up on the console and aim it towards the mic. And we'd be up near Spicewood, up by Willie's place. And we'd call Freddie Powers, and he would say, "Okay, guys, you want to stay here? I'll put the air conditioning on in the bus." And so we'd stay in Freddie Powers' Prevost or MCI, whatever it was, I forget now. And then we'd get up in the morning, and Kathy, his wife, would make us breakfast, and we'd pick with Freddie Powers, who is a great rhythm player, a great songwriter. And anyhow, this is one of his songs for Bradley and Rita. Harpel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. There's a pair of blue eyes down in Texas, crying for me, crying for me. There's a heart as big as Dallas down in old Fort Worth tonight, breaking for me, breaking for me. Well, I wish I was back in Texas where the big blue bonnets grow, instead of up here in this jailhouse watching the north wind blow. There's a pair of blue eyes down in Texas, crying for me, crying for me. Oh, grab it. Well, there's a pair of blue eyes down in Texas, crying for me, crying for me. There's a heart as big as Dallas down in old Fort Worth tonight, breaking for me, breaking for me. Well, I wish I was back in Texas where the big blue bonnets grow, instead of up here in this jailhouse watching the north wind blow. There's a pair of blue eyes down in Texas, crying for me, crying for me. Oh, swing it out, man. Well, I wish I was back in Texas where the big blue bonnets grow, instead of up here in this jailhouse watching the north wind blow. There's a pair of eyes down in Texas, crying for me, crying for me. Home we go. Texas. Thank you. Merle did record that one.
Yeah, you did.
Big City, D dog. 3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm tired of this dirty old city. Tired of too much work, never enough play. And there's folks who've never worked and they've got plenty. Think I'll walk off my steady job today. So turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose, set me free. Take it away, boys. I've been working every day since I was 20. Haven't got a thing to show for anything I've done. And there's folks who've never worked, they've got plenty. Think it's time some guys like me had some fun. So, turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. I said, big city, turn me loose and set me free.
Excellent. Thank you, fellas. Make some noise, folks, for this hard-working bunch of guys up here tonight. Steve Petico, Kevin Turner, Rod Nyman, MJ Hazard, Jimmy Rogers, Tim Peters, and Dennis Whitty, and along with Stephen Francis, everybody, Franny and his Haggard Friends.
Thank you. I'd like to thank these guys. It only takes a message or a call. It's quite humbling, actually, when I look at the powerhouse on. And Christine, we did miss you. There's so many people here that would love to hear your harmonies, the great songs, the Haggard trivia stuff that you know. Anytime, any place, it's always open for you, Christine, for to come on the Breezeway.
Yeah. Yes. All right, fellas. So I'm going to turn it over to the ladies here, and they'll have their final words.
I'm going to do a quick shout out to Kathy Cronkright, who's not in the house tonight. She has been a big supporter of the Breezeway right from the get-go. She said she was going to try to make it here tonight, but she didn't. So, Kathy, thank you for all your love and support of the Breezeway.
I wanted to say hello to Joanne Rutledge. She's watching, and Eva Schmidt, who said hello to me and Steve. And hi. Thanks for coming. Thanks for asking me to do this. That was fun.
Yeah, thanks, Spike and Shane, for standing up here with me. It's usually Franny that is here with me, as everybody knows, and they've done a fine job, I would say, folks, right? To our co-hosts here. And now we're joined up here on stage with Fred, and Fred has been with the Breezeway since the beginning, and he's our guy that chooses our shirts, and tonight we got away with one, didn't we? We got the reds on, because Franny's not up here, because his doesn't fit.
Right.
So.
Hey, hold on. You're right that it doesn't fit, but I did give it away to Brad Harpel when
Yes,
he
you
hosted
did,
tonight.
yeah. All right.
Now.
Go ahead, Fred.
Brad's at home with that shirt on, I can tell you right now.
Probably sleeps in it, I'm sure.
I'd just like to announce to everybody, we are the Breezeway.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you May 10th at the Breezeway Independent Country Music Awards.